WarioWare? I'm not sure what to expect, really. Mini games, just a bunch of indie games into one game. Is that what's going on? Get it together. 200 min. It's just a glorified one of those handheld consoles you buy at CVS with like 100 games on it. But this is all approved by Mario's brother, Wario. I guess it's made by his company. That's the shtick. Gotta open it up. Open the box. Okay. It's a box. Traditional box, game box. Needs a little more. It's very protected. You know, they put a lot of effort in that. They take away everything else for the protection. The filament. The whole budget went into the filament. Oh, wow. When you first open the box, it's Wario just picking his nose. That's great. You know, that's actually good. Now, it's very noticeable. It's like, you know, other game boxes, you don't really notice the background art. This is just flat out Wario's face. That is special. Get it together. I gotta put it in. I gotta put it into the console. My console's hot. It must be because it's charging. Okay, it's probably an update. There's always an update. No update. Okay. Mustache. Nose. Loading icon. Very fun. Diamond City. It's not Fallout. Hit game Super Poyo takes flight. Poyo? WarioWare Inc.
Ooh, it's all done?
Are they eating onions?
Hard work.
Yo, hurry up and show us.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Hi. That's kind of scary. Wow. Kind of frightening. They're stuck there. It's horror. This is a horror game. What? WarioWare. It's WarioWare. Weren't you aware? Get together. All right. Wow. All right, is that the end of the game? The story mode. Local wireless. I want to play the question mark mode. Okay. Story mode. One guy, Andy. I got no friend. What is this about? Okay,
Time to do this.
time to do the thing that I'm gonna do. He just accepts it. He's happy that everyone's sucked into the game.
Huh?
No voice acting? What's this? No wonder I feel like I'm flying. I am flying. Is it because I'm inside the game? Bah, who cares? This is going to come in handy. What if that'd be? This would have been awesome if the whole game was voice acted Wario voice for 24 hours. This video game maker loves treasure, money, and garlic. And money. What could possibly go wrong? Garlic. That's actually I heard eating a clove is healthy. Wario attacks in whichever direction he's facing. True. That's true. Pretty simple. Push it. Push the basketball, shove it. He's strong. Strong man. Boom.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Is this? It is. It's the level I made.
Huh?
Huh? He said it. That thing, it messed up everything it touched. Oh, this is bad. It's going to ruin my level. Wait. Blue Skadood. Painting. It's like Mario Sunshine with the paint all over the place. Is that Miyamoto? A giant nose. Is that Australia? What is going on now? What is going on? I don't know what just happened there. What did I just watch? We're in his nose. Okay. Is that what's happening? What is that face of Wario? What is that? Okay. Okay.
Hypnotize.
So don't hypnotize me? Oh, I have to hypnotize a guy. It's like this Mario Party mini games. That's all it is. That's all it is. Boom. Yeah, these are all just indie games. Speed up.
Mr. Wario.
There you are. I only have one line. Imagine going to the voice acting booth just to say one line. It's like, don't you want me to read the rest? No, that's good. Mr. Wario's enough. We got a budget. We got a budget here.
Young Cricket.
It could be a design choice. This devout student of the martial arts, the marital arts, diligently trains under Master Mantis. He likes meat dumplings a lot. Jumping is Cricket's specialty. Hold down A to perform a high jump. True. He's Mario? Yeah. Stomp.
Good.
Check it.
Good, great, grand. Check it. I'm here too. And get this, I can throw this disc on my head as many times as I want.
Hey.
And know what's even better? I don't have to move. He's a mage.
18 volt.
This overgrown school kid has mad rapping and retro gaming skills. He loves to play with his pint-sized pal 9-volt. 18-volt throws their discs. Okay. Wait, what? True. I gotcha. Indeed. Collect it by hitting it. Defeat all. Yes, yes. Grab it. Let go. Aim. True. Okay, I get it. All right.
All right.
Time to join forces. It's the only way. Come on, let's tag team our foe. We didn't know who it is.
Get him.
The nose?
Troubling.
Uh-oh.
Memorize.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Magic.
Okay. You know what? I don't know what's going on. I have to get rid of my surroundings. There's like a lot of pressure here. A lot of pressure.
Empty.
Okay, empty it. Just hit it. Yep.
Why not? Draw.
Draw the sword. Got it. Now we're getting into it.
Protect.
This is what I was buying. This is what I expected. Protect it? Protect the flowers.
Indeed. Wow.
Ball stage. Nose Volcano. 10:04 a.m.
Defeat.
What is that? How? Okay. Boom. Wario strong. It's too good. Whoops. Oh, come on. One hit. Last chance. Damn.
Defeat.
They can put it behind him. Okay. There we go. It looks like that one Pokemon. Watch out for that. Meteor. So simple. Yeah. He's happy too. He's happy we won. He's glad. The nose has a gender. Is that Kirby? There you are. You can't hide from Wario.
Whoa.
The corruption, it's disappearing. I bet that was a game bug. They make games act all glitchy.
I see.
So if we get rid of the bugs, everything will go back to normal. Ooh. Okay. Time to smash some bugs. Yeah, he joined. We're already part of the crew. Were they not joined part of the crew before? You earned 1,000 coins. Okay. So it begins. Playopedia missions crew mission.
Alright, let's go.
Friday Night Funkin' music. Okay. Get a load of this place. The bugs really did a number on it, eh?
Hello.
Looks better this way. Wario, is that you? My scooter, it won't stop. New character. Boomerang. Oh, Mona. Work, school, and pets keep this high school student busy. She's also a big fan of Wario. Why? Who can say? Who really? No one knows. People just can like things, you know. Mona's always on the move, so you have to steer her in the right direction. Her boomerang can be aimed the same way. Always on the move. Always on the move. Indeed. Whoa. Okay. You can bring it back anytime. I can just leave it hanging. Push. I see.
Yeah.
All right.
This is no time for rest. We must keep going. Mona, that's life.
What a mess.
My level looks awful. Bugs inside the game. Did this? Unacceptable. Let's go. Select crew member. Okay, so you have to be Mona. Obviously Wario. 18 volt, the weakest link there.
Let's ride.
He's pretty good though. Anime.
Be good.
That's our house? What? Rich parents? That's not a house, that's a mansion. It's got 2 fountains. It's not a house anymore.
I'm home.
After two fountains.
Oh no. What a mess.
Hey, is that Prepper the Rapper? Murder, death, kill.
Behave.
I'm not even playing anymore.
Really?
She's upside down. Typical anime trope.
Let's begin.
What a lame gimmick. Oh god. 9.
Nice.
It's like an IQ test. You had to figure it out.
Ready?
Light speed.
Squeeze.
Just move right and press A and you win.
Peel.
What? Wait, how?
No way.
Uh-oh.
Hide.
Good. Great.
This is fun.
Escape.
I want to play the other one, the older one. Billions of games. Wait, what? Oh, I'm in the bag. I was in the bag there.
Watch out.
We're good.
Why not? Keep up.
Speed up.
Plug it.
Ho ho.
Show.
I want to hear more of that song. Fail?
Oh no.
I'm
Uh-oh.
On.
What? Off balance.
It's over.
So it ends here.
Damn. A chair has the greater than and less than face. Continue. Spend 100 coins to keep playing. Yeah.
The training continues.
Yes.
It's a me.
On.
Oh god. I did it. No.
On it.
Do it.
Knock it
I need
off.
more time.
Impressive.
Beep beep.
There's like no time for this.
Rinse.
Is that Gachi? Bruh, there's no time for that.
Faster, faster.
Knock down.
Knock down.
Last chance.
Show.
Remove.
Probably have to like get used to this.
Oh. End of the road.
High score 13. Keep going. Let's keep going till the wheels fall off.
Me done? No way.
Just be good now.
Remove.
Indeed.
Boom.
Why not?
Unplug.
Get off. That's over. Yeah.
Ready. Challenge accepted.
What is this? Oh god. What? Huh?
Complete package.
Blue, blue, orange, red. Wait, what? What? Oh, I just got lucky there. Wait, what are we doing? Oh no. Red, red, blue. Yeah. Get out of the way. There's nothing in there. Oh. Come back. How do I do this now? There's already a red thing. Is it unlimited time? Now what am I supposed to do? Stupid game.
No good.
Alright, another chance.
Complete package.
Here we go. What? Okay, need to throw the boomerang in. Something penguin. Wait, what? Oh yeah. True. Backpack cup. Alright, backpack cup. Backpack cup. Oh, trash it. You could trash it. Oh, yeah. Backpack. Boom. One of each. One of each. Easiest. Easiest one. For last. Yeah. Who's that guy? He's part of the universe.
With style. And that's
Stickman for Smash. Stickman from WarioWare. All tidied up. Good work, everyone. Mona. I thought she's already there. Okay. You're in the crew. New. Nope. Dribble and Spits. Mona. Wario intro games. That's life. Dribble and Spits fantasy games.
Let me at 'em.
Let me at 'em.
Oh,
Look at all this corruption. Look at all this corruption. It's just awful. I'm starting to think it isn't so bad after all. I'm gonna win. What's up, Alphawk? Wario, how could you say that? How could you say that?
Wario!
We've been looking for you. Hey, hey.
Spits!
I'm player 2. This taxi driving Dribble and Spits. This taxi driving duo is happy to take you from your front door to the far reaches of space. The fare is always fair. They're companions. Dribble, player 1, always fires his bazooka to the right. Spits always fires his bazooka to the left. What? True. His bazooka? Oh yeah. We took a look around. There are messes like this all over the place. The game bugs must have corrupted the entire game. In its entirety. Let's go exterminate some bugs then. Well, the Oreo.
It's me.
I guess Mona, since she talked to them.
ready.
It's canon.
Let's go!
Here we go. Dribble and Spitz is out of this world tour.
We'll show you the stars.
700,000. 7,070,000. Yeah. Pikmin. Space Ghost. World. Cartoon Planet.
Let's ride.
Saturn.
Sort.
What? Oh. Okay, this is tough. It's a different
Tweeze.
theme.
Yes.
His hands are in his head.
Okay.
Spin it.
Got it.
That's nothing.
Beep beep.
Defeat.
Beep beep. That works.
Impressed?
Dude, imagine playing this on like LSD. Oh!
Forget about it.
It's me.
Keep up.
Speed up.
Erase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You bet.
It's weird that first seeing it. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. Wait, what?
Watch it.
Okay. You have to like piece together what they want you to do.
I win.
I win.
Water.
Water, 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 water. Damn it.
Flat.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. She doesn't have any tires.
No way.
Water.
What? They gave me this again? Okay, I see. It's a funnel.
Steal back.
Take that.
Ready.
Smooch.
What? Yes.
Cool.
You bet. Floor it.
This is hard.
Launch.
I messed up.
Kidding me.
Why not?
Stick together.
Beep beep.
Seek shelter.
Got it.
Looking good.
Is that like that meme of the soldier getting attacked from the back? Boss stage. Poseidon.
Protect.
Alright, we gotta protect this guy. Okay.
Unlock.
Come on! Oh shoot. It was a distraction the whole time. That was a distraction. Alright.
Protect.
I have to wait till a little later.
Unlock.
Hoo-ha, pizza! Boom.
Save.
Now what? What? Jesus. Oh, come on. I was so close. Oh. Oh. Victory. Zeus also helped. We did good. Now that's more like it. Hello, Evantesta. Dribble and Spitz join the crew. More money. More money. Let's go with this guy. Dr. Krygor High Tech. Or 9-volt Nintendo Classics. Ooh, which one, guys? Which one? Which one? Which one, guys? What do you think? Which one? Which one do you guys think? Which one do you guys want? This is the perks to watching it live. You get to decide where I go. Yeah, which one? You got right or left? Okay. 9-volt. My smoke detector is chirping like the background of a COD lobby. Doop, doop, chirp. Battery change. Is that what that means? All right, the right side. I was thinking that too.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey!
I could get used to this. All this pushing is good for my training, but can't you walk just a little bit? Just a little bit? Help! Or you can use a jetpack like Wario does.
Yikes!
9-volt? My skateboard, it's skating on its own. Anyway,
9-volt.
this skateboarding school kid is obsessed with Nintendo games and has some serious DJing and yo-yo skills. What is this, the 90s? 9-volt skateboarding keeps him rolling back and forth. Press A to stop and shoot his yo-yo upward. Shoot yo-yo. Okay. You have to time it. Collect all. No problemo. Oh. Turn around. Okay. All right.
Red.
Did you see that? That was so scary and so awesome.
Huh?
What's wrong with my level? Is it broken?
Totally.
There's these bugs in the game and they're chewing it all up.
Okay.
Then, let's go get them. Nobody messes with my games. Okay. Gotta be 18-volt, I guess. And Wario. Always be Wario.
Let's go.
Are there some levels I can't do as Wario? What is this? Bye-bye. Who's this? What is that? She was peeking. Who is that?
Quiet.
Is that a French fry?
She's coming.
Classic. Epic augmented reality worlds. Minecraft in real life.
This is it.
What?
Hit it.
What?
Right on. What's up?
Okay, that was cool.
Find ghost.
Oh my god, what? I got him.
My turn.
This is
Deliver.
epic.
Ha!
Yeah.
Look at me.
Oh yeah.
Climb.
What?
No sweat.
Ice climbers.
Defeat.
Sweet.
I didn't play that. I didn't play that one. Is that Tropical Blast? Uh oh. Uh oh.
Guide.
Metroid.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Get the coin.
Right on. That's my jam.
Spin it.
Woo. Shoot yo-yo.
Defeat.
What?
Not cool.
Fired up.
Create shape.
Oh no. Boom.
No sweat.
Let's go.
Don't get caught.
Why not?
Close.
Keep up.
Harvest.
Pikmin. What? Okay.
My turn.
Stay alive.
Holy crap.
Praise.
What? You're terrific. No, this one.
Yes.
You're dubious.
Yes, boss.
You're dubious. Boss stage. Here we go.
Clear course.
What is that? Are we playing Wario anymore? Uh-oh. What? I should have waited. Don't go to yet. Woo! The P block. What? What? We're dead. It's over now. Oh. That was the boss? That wasn't too bad. Not at all. That was the easiest boss. Easiest boss. It's a duck. I lost to a bunch of losers. Talk about a KO. What are you talking about? I lost to a bunch of losers. What's that from? Planet of the Apes? I forgot. Familiar.
Let me at 'em.
Dr. Dr. Giro? Am I swimming? Am I flying? Paddle, paddle, paddle. Look at my flippers go.
Hello.
Dr. Krygor? Indeed, what the gallium is going on around here? Dr. Krygor, down here. I don't recall my level looking like this at all.
Hey.
Krygor! What's that? Bubble Dash? Ah! You're here too. Extraordinary. Mecha Krygor.
Dr. Krygor.
This genius scientist is so good at making mechanical marvels, he made a cyborg out of himself. Literally, Dr. Taro. Is he Wario's dad? Press or hold A to make Crygor swim through the air. Can do. Okay, swim. Hold it. You have to hold it. That's it. We're good. Double dash. My part of the game. Something's gone awry. Do you know what it might be?
Yes.
Game bugs have taken over. They're causing these glitches. Game bugs? Glitches? Wonderful. I shall be sure to study them in my laboratory. I think this guy has some glitches of his own, if you know what I mean. In game. Wow, that was rude. Hey, who should I be now? 9 volts.
Let's begin.
Oh, I'm not Wario this time. Kind of worried. Dr. Crygor's top secret factory. The Jetsons cleaning bot.
They work.
Lam, lam, lam. Yeah, I like that song.
Not again.
What happened? What he was... That's a good thing. Is that bad?
Press play.
Shoot yo-yo.
Escape.
Ooh. Yo, this music,
Easy.
Of course.
that was hot.
Assemble.
No.
Jump. Yeah. Ha.
Cover up.
Yay.
It's a robot. It's a robot anyway. It's Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams.
Look.
I'm looking at it.
Hop on.
What? Oh. Oh, whoops.
Let's go.
Steer clear.
Okay. I got it. Easy.
So cool.
That's a cool space game. That 5 seconds of gameplay was better than most space games I've played. Okay.
Walk in the park.
For science.
Attract.
For science. Boom.
Superb.
Jump.
Align.
Oh god.
Oh.
Damn.
Exit.
Sweet.
We're out.
So easy.
Ready. Transport.
Get over there.
Oh.
Of course.
Flip.
Okay. No.
I say now. Back to the drawing board.
You obviously haven't played No Man's Sky. That's true. That's true. I haven't.
My turn.
Shoot yo-yo.
Flip.
All right. So. And I never will. Wait, what? Okay, I have to do the heart.
Science. Quickly now.
Are we buying it or not?
Lined up.
I was gonna not buy it because
Oh dear.
Let's go.
Clear a path.
I thought we decided not to.
Ha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
That's how the internet works.
Dodge.
I'm honored. Steady now.
Boss stage. What's
Grab.
going on? Grab it. Got it.
Assemble.
Boom. Sushi. Sushi meat. Oh no. Oh, there's no time limit here. Wait, okay, there is. There is a time limit. That's a sponge. What is that supposed to be? Pineapple? On rice? No, that's a phone. Trying to trick me?
A successful experiment.
You're trying to trick me? You see, I am a genius. I am a genius. It's a big crew. All right. Remix. Which one, guys? Remix or remix?
Time to do this.
Time to do the thing. A minecart. That's more like it.
Okay.
We can cover a lot of ground in that. Someone's in it.
La 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 la.
The acoustics in there are perfect for karaoke.
Mike.
Invented by Dr. Krygor, this karaoke robot has a great love of singing. He does not have great skills at singing. He shoots notes upward. Pluck you. Pluck, pluck. What? Yeah, you.
Good.
Good. Mike, there you are. I'm not letting you out of my sight again. You're coming with us.
Fine.
If I must.
Too bad.
There goes my solo career. Alright, I guess we'll be Dr. Krygor now.
It's a me.
It's a me.
Go time.
Wario time.
Squeeze.
Okay, now this is our first replay.
Sort.
Cake. It's cake. A donut, donut, donut.
Indeed. Activated.
Cover up.
Got it.
Sing it.
Easy.
Why not?
Climb.
We're good.
Easy peasy.
Defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, how? Oh, I get to hit the thing.
Science.
Defeat.
He's in the game.
Faster, faster.
Find a signal.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm honored.
Knock it off.
Superb. Go time.
Don't get caught.
Q.
Replay. Okay, so what is this for?
Science.
I don't get that one.
Plug it.
Oh!
I see.
It is my destiny.
High velocity. Yeah. Q. Yeah.
Dodge.
In tune. Of course.
Launch.
Okay.
Indeed.
It's a me.
Knock
Oh, that's a fail?
Harvest.
Q. High five. Why not?
Wind up.
Oh yeah. Activated.
Got him.
Fear not.
The boss stage.
Clear course.
Another Mario. This is Mario. This is just Mario. Those things are interesting. Uh-oh. Ba-doom.
Yay.
Yay, monotone.
Approval. I'm a karaoke machine.
It's true.
Good.
We survived.
Sing it.
You joined the crew. I thought he was part of the crew the whole time. This whole thing. When we first met him. Cat and Anna. Nature levels.
Let me at 'em.
Nature levels. So I wonder how 2-player works. Yeah, yeah. We found you. What's with all the bouncing? You look like a couple of tiny kangaroos. We can't help it. Our legs won't stop jumping. It's probably just our super awesome ninja powers. They never change their diapers. These kindergartners are not only twins, they're ninjas too. Kat is a tiny bit older than Anna, obviously. Is it? Jump always throws her shuriken to the right. Okay. They're always jumping. What? True. Now I'm always jumping.
Listen up.
Something really weird jumped into our level. You can help us take it down if you're not too scared.
Science.
4 people. You can bring 4 people.
Point.
We never bring Cricket. We'll bring
So
Cricket.
ready.
We'll bring him. We'll bring Cricket. Sleepy Town Village. Prepare for ninja spell. This is Okami. My leg! My leg! Ninja spell. This is anime.
You got it, sis.
Beast Boy. You got it, dude.
So ready.
That's what they are.
Make them fly.
The Olsen twins.
Terrific.
What?
Point.
Shoo.
I like the scrolls. Get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid fly.
I'm honored.
Flip.
Turtle, help you. Oh, man. Oh, you're dead. It's over.
Remove.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here, stupid cat.
Yeah. High five.
Feed.
Hey, here you go, you damn birds. Here you go, man. Oh, God. Are these cheesy puffs?
Kid stuff.
I don't think that's healthy.
Ready. Prepare for speed.
Stop.
Stop doing it. Stop moving. How do you do that? How do you stop?
Focus for science.
Scare snakes.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Marvelous. Go time.
Drink up.
There you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah.
Are you all right?
Warning.
He's feeling it.
Reunite.
Okay, here you go. Oh, crap. It's a good day.
Of course.
Clear skies.
Get out of the way. Get out of here, Sky.
Activated. Accelerating.
Crack.
Crack the egg. Crack.
Q.
Open it up. What? I couldn't shoot.
That is all.
I just shot once. What? Maybe I have to hit other areas? He can only shoot up. He can only shoot up, though.
Crack.
I failed. I'm honored.
Come on.
Dodge.
I want to try that one again. Pink poo-poo.
I'm ready.
Roll it up.
Roll it up.
Great.
Hold on. Roll up.
Cross.
This game's telling me to roll up.
Yeah.
You can fly. It's fine.
On it. Fiend.
On the boss stage already.
Remember.
What? Remember. Okay, parrot. Pink parrot. Pink parrot. Pink flamingo. 3, 4, 5 flamingos. 3 adults, 2 children. 2 adult giraffe, 3 babies. Giraffe. 2 adult, 3 babies.
Question 1.
Who wasn't there? Zebra. The gorilla.
Question 2.
Who had food? Oh. Flamingo. I think I saw a cherry and an apple in one of them. One of their
Question
mouths.
3.
Who was by the water? The parrot, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's true. Okay. I got lucky. Wow. I usually do terrible at that.
Mission.
Those memory games. Nature. It's the nature. Who was that guy in the beginning of the game, though? I thought we were going to fight him.
We did it.
Mission complete. We joined the crew. Who is this? We got Jimmy T, Sports, or Bulon, Culture. Ashley, Food. Anyone suggest anything? Any preference, you guys? What you want to see first? Give you a second. To decide. You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay. I'm gonna play sports. The first one. Purple. Purple. What's with this place? It's so dark and boring. It is rather spooky.
Ha ha.
Dr. Krygor's afraid of the dark. I am not. My superior intellect is incapable of such an irrational fear.
Hello?
Is anyone there?
Good grief.
Yada yada. Your superior intellect is a scaredy cat.
Oh, yeah! Jimmy T.
It's like a Pokemon. Whether he's hitting the dance floor or the gym, this sports loving disco king has all the right moves.
Hey!
This game does have like a disco vibe.
Yo!
He dashes in any direction.
Yo! Yo! Hey! Yo! Yo! Hey!
I see.
Hey!
No jetpack though.
Oh!
My dance floor.
Listen up.
We can fix it, but we gotta take out those rotten game bugs.
All right.
Game bugs don't stand a chance against my dance moves.
Ready.
Activated.
I'm honored. Let's
His-
dance.
Alright. This should be good. Yo, Scully, she's gonna get some back problems later. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. Who's this guy? Some random people showing up. Okay. Seen it.
Start the music.
Woo! You guys like that? You like that? Not sure about the onesies though. Not a fan of that. Seems very uncomfortable.
Hey, DJ.
Very uncomfortable. Goal? Hey, I'm not ready. I still got it. I still got it.
Go time.
Count.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. Wait, I didn't know.
Leave it to me. Inflate.
That's all I can do.
Of course.
Of course.
In the basket.
The basket. Oh no.
A travesty.
On it.
There's 2 baskets. Wait, what? There's a basket on the bottom. Damn it. Keep it up. I get it. Keep it up.
Clear the way.
Okay.
Block.
We're good.
Reel in.
Reel it in.
Oh. That is all.
The fish. Oh god. We have plenty of coins.
My
Plenty of
song
coins.
isn't over.
I'm honored.
Reel in.
Nauseating. Go
Still
time.
lost.
Bullseye.
Oh god, no.
Sad robot.
Okay.
Hit.
This takes finesse.
Hey. Real cool.
True skill.
Dodge.
Ooh.
Swim.
Yeah. What?
Activated.
Train.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Womp womp.
What?
Show's over.
Come on. That's so
My
quick.
song isn't over.
On it. Train. Yes.
2 pumps.
Of course.
Clear.
Okay, okay.
What?
Basketball. Oh.
Nonsense. Okay. Now we're talking. Go. Hey, go.
You would have thought it would be. The coins are kind of like cheating.
Climb.
It's too easy. What the heck is this? What is going on here? Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be canon. What is this? I'm done. What just happened? That's like Jump King, or the other one. Getting over it. Getting over it in a nutshell. Hey, what's up, Farm? 2 pump jump. That's all you need. That's all I needed. That's all you needed. His mustache moving around. That was groovy. Jimmy T. I'm gonna try not to use the coins next time. I'm just gonna say if I die, I'm gonna restart the whole thing. See how that feels.
Time to do this.
Ashley, because we have plenty of coins, and yeah, it's just way too easy. I say the corruption is particularly pervasive here. It is very strong. Ashley, I should have known. Oh joy, and here I was finally having some fun.
Ashley.
Dislikes cute stuff, expressing emotions, unnecessary chit-chat, likes casting spells, food, and her pal Red. The rabbit, I'm guessing. She casts spells in whichever direction she is facing. Yo. New world. A whole new world. How was it? How is New World? It's time to stomp some game bugs. And you're gonna help us. Why should I? Because I said so, and because... fine. We don't need you anyway.
Please.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Who else should I be?
I'm in.
8-Volt might have some interesting levels. Luigi's Mansion? Ashley's Mansion. Everyone has a mansion. Uh-oh. She's gonna eat him. She's gonna eat a demon.
Dinner time. Okay.
That's garlic, right?
Entree incantado.
Or onions. What the heck? She's like Majin Buu.
Abracadabra hamburger.
Eggs on a hamburger? No. 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 Do you imagine the stomach ache after eating all that different type of food?
Let's ride. Adjust.
Yo, that's... yeah.
Fast. Finish.
Oh, yeah.
That was HD. That was some HD corn. I'll leave the candy.
Right on. Too easy.
Keep it up. Keep up.
Damn it. Damn it.
Lead.
Okay, here you go. Take it. A whole donut. Want one bite club.
Peel.
That's my jam.
Why not?
Why not? Okay, just hit it.
Take that.
Ready.
It's ready.
Erase X.
The orange juice is ready.
Yeah.
Peach. Damn. Peaches.
Escape.
That works.
Piece of cake.
Oh, yeah.
Knock them down.
Just keep hitting the thing.
Why not? Keep up. Remove.
Easy.
Yes.
Tomato butterfly.
Light.
Okay.
Fine.
I just flew
Take
by
a
it.
seat.
Fired up.
Literally take a seat.
If I must. This time.
2 lives left. What do you do?
Juice.
Juice the grapes?
Don't spill.
Don't spill. Okay. Oh no. This is ASMR right here. Whoa. Wait, do I have to hit him? I don't have to hit him. Oops. Last one. Yeah, grape juice.
Of course.
He loves his job. Tiny forks. That was easy.
Whatever.
It's still giving us coins. Still. Orbulon. Culture.
Let me at 'em.
Let's see what this is about.
Huh?
What's that weird sound? I'm scared. It's... Don't say it. You nincompoop! What are you doing?
Oops.
The bad is mine.
Orbulon.
Oberlon. This alien insists he'll invade Earth one day. He's lived here long enough to know that a lot about our culture. Sounds familiar. Oberlon sucks up the things below him. Like Like a submarine, Mr. Wayne. Beam up. Okay. Just kills him. Kills everybody. My beam of tractoring, it does not work on this glitchy yuck.
Listen!
This stuff won't go away until we take out those mean old game bugs.
I see.
Then Oblong will dispose of these bugs with style.
Fine.
Rattle. It's me. Ready now.
It's a me. Around the world with Orbulon.
Greetings. Tourist time.
My travel show begins. Let's go. Goro Desert. Is that like the name of the map from Mario 64? Takachigo Village. Olaka Island. Wario's house. Looks like Robotnik's lair. Is that the Helix fossil? For all my friends. What friends? What are you talking about? They added that in to make it seem like he's a good guy.
Time it.
Close. Culture.
Jump through.
Got it.
Why not?
Very 90s.
Make it flow.
Make it flow. Make it flow. That's it.
Simple.
Simple.
Prune.
Yo. Hey. Yo. I like it. Why not?
I like it.
Faster. Faster.
Strum.
Yeah.
I got this.
Take that.
If I must. Extinguish.
Okay. Wait. Oh.
Match mess.
Oh. No good.
Gotcha.
Balance.
Oops. That's it. One for one.
Light.
What? I shot it.
Take a peek. What's there?
This one, this one.
It's me. Faster. Faster.
Find the light.
Irene. Okay.
The guy, I'm the guy.
Get moving.
What? Red Dead Redemption in this game.
Excavate one.
Got it. That's the Egyptian thing that looks like a plane.
Steep.
I just moved around.
It's risky biz.
Boss stage.
Let it pass.
Okay. But how? Oh. Whoa. Okay. It's like Happy Wheels. him out of there. Last one. I was gonna try to like levitate it.
Focus, focus. I quite enjoyed that.
Easy. Easy. Culture. Cultured man. First I conquer the game bugs, then I conquer the world. It's a Warudo. Plenty of coins. They give you a ton of coins. What happens if you run out? Remix 2.0. Uh-oh.
All right, let's go.
Rehashing old content now? Did we beat the game?
Aha.
Another minecart. I'll call driver's seat. I call driver's seat.
Huh?
Is something in there? I have a bad feeling about this. Forget the minecart. Let's go this way instead. Nine volt? Mom!
Unacceptable.
You know better than to wander off by yourself. It's not safe. Oh my, getting upset makes me feel so sleepy. She dead? So like, what's up with your mom and your other mom? She has these out-of-body experiences, I guess.
Oh.
Your mom's got spooky moves, eh? That's weird. I dig it. We're gonna fight her.
5 volt.
Mother to 9 volt, she's as sweet as can be until she gets mad. Her out-of-body anger is positively shocking. It's like warps to wherever her spirit takes her and emits a powerful shock. FYI, she can't warp to certain areas. Break all. You must break them.
Oh my.
Gotcha.
Onwards and upwards.
That's cool. No time to lose. So simple, but brilliant. Brilliant.
If I must.
Jimmy T.
Let's begin. Adjust.
Wait, how do you do that? Just take off all of them. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Still got it.
It is on.
Close. Freaking cat, get out of here.
Make it flow.
Yo, I got this, man. Yo, what up? Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Feed.
All right, here you go again. Here you go. Pills are good. What was that?
Finish.
The corn, we've seen it before.
I'm right here. Ready as ever. Hit.
Okay, good. Ultraman.
Balance.
Oh no. There you go. Just do 1-to-1.
Happy to. Drink up.
Drink it. Yeah. Whoa.
So proud. Escape.
It's Raven.
It is on.
Bullseye.
All right, this time I got this. Boom.
Match mess.
It's the demon. Yep. What? No good?
Let's fly.
No good?
Dodge. Acceptable.
We're fine.
Take a seat.
Close. I would have been angry if I missed that.
Clear.
Clear it.
Holding one.
Basketball. Woo. Close.
Find the light.
There it is. There's a light. Let there be light.
Train.
Here we go. 2 pump. Rey Mysterio.
Two.
Working out. Grape guy again? Are the bosses all random? No way. No way. Hey, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, there she goes.
Don't spill.
What? I spilled it. Oh, it's moving now. Oh no, a bee. That's not good. This is a terrible character to do this with. Dangerous levels. It's like the RuneScape thing, the fountain. That was really close. The Guthix tears. I can't breathe. Oh, owie. Is that another Wario quote? I can't breathe. Oh, owie. Classic. That's so Wario. My, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? She has Narco Sleepy. Narco Sleepy. What? Wario, anything goes. Anything goes.
Time to do this.
Stomping on the... Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I know what you're talking about. Now we're getting somewhere. This is the last level I made. Oh, owie. Yeah, that video is hard to watch sometimes. Oh no, there's so much more corruption here. A great amount of much. What is that? Wario, but with red eyes. It's taking over my game. We've got to stop it.
All right.
That didn't look like any ordinary game bug, did you dig? Stay on your toes. Okay. Well, he knows what's going on.
Fly time.
I'm right here.
Try this.
Wario time.
Yeah, Wario's cool, man. He's like the Chad Mario. Was that Einstein? He's like a... Into the crap. What the hell is going on? Am I dreaming? Is it a nightmare? Bruh, I'm tripping right now. Imagine being like 5 years old playing this.
Unlock.
What do you mean? What? How is that a fail?
Win.
Right. I messed up.
Match.
1, 3, 4. I got it. I can come back from this. Oh. Just got dodged right now.
I'm right here.
Knock down.
Oh. Okay, all of them.
Find the nose.
Yay!
That's it. That's it.
Thought so.
Lift.
Lift what? Okay. Credit card. HD Wario.
Rev it up.
Untie.
Yep.
Looking good.
Wario glasses. I want those.
Inside.
I'm in.
Collect.
Oh, I'm done. Bruh.
Defeat.
Got it.
Pop.
Jeez. I didn't even see where I was going.
Evade.
Do we start over?
Try.
Let me start over. Just to see how it is.
Match.
Coins would be too easy. We got it.
Win.
All right, paper. We need scissors. We need scissors, man. Okay. Can we only move it once?
Unlock.
Stay here. Stay here. What?
Dodge.
I don't get that one. Damn it.
I'm right here.
Pull.
Okay, I get it. That's cute. Too late.
Knock down.
Damn.
End of the road.
All right.
One more time. Let's ride.
Match.
One more time. 2, 4, 4. All right. No more messing around.
Unlock.
Now, what do we do here? How do you unlock it? Okay. Okay.
Find the nose.
It's right there. It's right there. High IQ.
Knock down.
Yeah.
Win.
All right, scissors. We need paper. We need paper.
I'm right here.
Lift.
Boom. Oh, he caught it. He was like, whoop. Yo, what up? Buttons. He put buttons instead of coins in there.
Collect.
Pick one. Teeth.
Go, Wario.
Or Wario, I guess, has to win. Whoops. Okay, they both fell off.
Pop.
What is that anyway?
Piece of cake.
Is that a paper wrestling game you can make yourself?
Transport.
Where? There it is.
Get inside.
Easy. Sumo. It was like a paper game though.
Lead.
Okay, okay. Long arm. What is that picture?
Select.
Oh, read first.
Watch out.
Got it. It's like Quantum Leap. Get out of here. Oh,
Last chance.
Dodge.
Happy to.
Straighten up.
yeah.
Foil.
End of the road.
I had to wait. Do I restart the whole thing? Or continue? I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue.
Me done? No way.
It is on.
Foil.
That's what should have happened.
Unstick.
All right. Boss stage. Boss staggy. Toilet.
Chase.
What is that on the mountains? What's going on there? Is that like a big orgy? What's going on? What the heck? Oh, I can block it. Chase? Poo Poo Mountain?
Dodge. Capture.
All right, what are we capturing? What? I don't get it. Huh? What? What do you want me to capture? Oh my god, start over from here.
Chase.
I messed it up. We had that. We had that and everything. Damn. I'm gonna take the high ground now, though. Take the high road. Oh, crap. Never mind.
Dodge.
All right. One, two. It's almost like meatballs. Okay. Got him. What is that? Oh, I see. It's his chin. It looks like a butt. It's an innuendo.
Plug.
Got it. Nothing like a bad case of gas. Wumbo. Wumbo Wario.
Okay.
We've got you now. The glitches are fading away.
Hey,
What on earth are we going to do with this giant bug?
Hmm.
I say we leave it alone. It's grimy and stinky and messed everything up, which makes it perfect for my level. Zip Zorp, thank you. Chin plug. Your Orbulon has feelings of confusion and excitement.
Hey! Hey! Yo!
He can't walk, he has to do that. Sephiroth? Hello, Wario. Oh. I am the supreme developer. I watch over this game, you might say. I am the one who brought you here. Yes, that was all me.
What?
Supreme who? Come on. Everyone knows Wario is number one.
Oh.
The game bugs arrived quite uninvited. I knew not what to do, so I brought you here to help. I thank you for tidying up their mess. Difficult work, I'm sure. Now, your home is right this way. Time to shuffle on out of here.
Yes.
Please, come back and play anytime. What?
Okay.
Let's get out of here before I, remember something I'm forgetting. Mission complete.
We're back.
We're back.
Where did all those bugs come from?
Well.
We make games. I make money. What's going on? Oops.
Oh.
Get back here!
I'm the boss.
Unbelievable.
Bad Wario!
Look.
Yes.
Meh. Okay.
They left them behind? I thought that was the end of the game for a second. Now you can watch the end anytime. Variety pack. New. Nani? All mixed up. Oh, bop, beep, boop. Let's check it out. We'll check it out. You have returned, and so soon. Welcome. It seems some of our friends are still stuck inside the game. 3 of our friends. You gotta help us. Yes, of course. I shall check. Strange. It appears they have been captured by something. Come on, I thought we took care of all the game bugs. This is not the work of a game bug. Wait. Oh dear. One of your friends is nearby.
All right.
Something tells me they're in this tower. Time to boogie. Time to boogie. Someone, anyone help! Is that Peach? No.
Red.
What have you done now?
Ashley!
I knew you'd come to rescue little old me. Red. Sometimes he seems to be more scaredy cat than demon. Still, Red takes good care of his fave witch, Ashley. He drops bombs. Okay. Simple. I'm glad to see you. This big thing locked me up in here. Did you see where this big thing went?
Okay!
So I'm pretty sure it took this elevator up to floor 18.
All right.
The time for action is now. To the elevator.
Fine.
It's me.
My turn!
I'll pick the
Not scared.
relevant, the people who talked during the scene.
My turn!
Is that Donkey Kong?
Adjust.
Alright, I'm sick of this one. I'm sick of this.
You see that?
I got it.
Find the nose.
Ah, nice. On target.
Squeeze.
Ew, that's like a
Lick it.
pea pod. String
Steer
bean.
clear.
Oh yeah.
My turn!
We have Destiny at home.
Yeah! Ha!
Oh, what?
Yeah!
Go, go, go. Aw. Aw.
In the basket.
I'm cursed!
It's not that. It's not that basket.
Spin it.
It's not.
Look at me!
It's kind of disturbing.
Close.
Close it. Oh, whoops. Sorry, man.
Last chance.
On it.
I can't go around.
Light.
Oh no. Still much to learn.
He's angry. I'm using the
Training
coins.
continues.
Why not?
Light.
There you go. There it is.
Scare snakes.
Impressive.
Crack.
Translate!
Whoa, what was that in there?
Attract.
What was in there? There you go, magnetized.
My turn!
Escape.
Get out of there, get out of there. Okay,
No big!
Erase.
Casper dead. He's done.
I win.
So ready!
Praise.
Praise. Delightful. Genshin Impact. Chasing us.
Swim!
His arms are red. What's...
Got me! Why not? Watch out!
He's been swimming for weeks.
It's me.
Draw!
All right. Pretty good, eh?
Pretty good, eh? Giant poop. What was that?
What?
What in the heck's a Rooney? What, that thing jumped out the window from floor 18.
Huh?
He dropped something. He dropped something. A golden beehive. Now, why would a dust cloud have that? Treasure!
All right.
We must not lose focus. Time to rescue the other two.
Okay.
Let's go find more treasure. Let's go find our friends. Time to fly to the next level. She's always sleeping, the mom. I feel bad for her, really. Monopoly. It's the female. Super hard.
All right, let's go.
Super hard.
Master. Whoa.
Look at him, so calm despite being captured. That's Master for you. He got tired of waiting and fell asleep.
Master Mantis.
A master of martial arts and cricket's teacher, he is said to be very strong, though no one has seen him fight. Like cricket, Mantis is a master jumper. He's so good, he can jump onto the ceiling and walk around up there. Up there. Up there.
I see.
It's like anti-gravity, really. Yeah. I'm most grateful for your assistance. Where'd that thing go? And did it have any treasure with it? Yes, I sense our foe's presence coming from somewhere on floor 10.
Okay.
Floor 10, got it. Time to get a move on.
Oh, brother.
He sure is eager. He sure is eager. Wait, what are these 3 slots? Spoilers. Is it? It's always. Oh, actually, I think the story probably. The dialogue is based on who you have with you. I think.
Take that.
Remove.
You chose well.
Dodge.
You chose well.
I'm ready.
Punch.
Almost.
Select.
Which one runs on land?
Symbol.
Harvest.
What? I won. I got it. The wrench. Remove the wrench from the tomatoes? I don't know. Okay.
I learned much.
I got lucky. I got lucky there. More treasure. I knew it. Golden toilet paper roll. That's some pretty weird treasure. So what? Treasure is treasure. I kind of like that, actually. Let's go. One of us remains captive. We mustn't fail now. 1. 1. The baby. Thrill ride.
Time to do these.
Cricket! You came to rescue me. You are so amazing.
Lulu.
This Luxaville kid is as pesky as she is plucky. She's an adoring fan of cricket, whether he likes it or not. Press A to make her float upward. She can also perform a ground pound. Huh? Okay. Got it.
Good.
Everyone is here. Now we must defeat our foe.
Hey.
Kid, which way did that weird blobby thing go? I think it took this elevator to floor 5.
Okay.
No time to waste. Treasure awaits. I mean, we gotta take that guy down or whatever. That's good. The new characters.
Hey, DJ.
Look.
Look, the last one. Hey, I just made it.
I like it.
So ready.
Deliver.
Got it. Does it matter what side?
Match.
Can't see. 3, 255.
A challenge.
Evade.
What's in the box? What's in the box? I don't know. How are you supposed to dodge that? How?
I'm fine.
How are we supposed to dodge that? What? Game over. No, it's not game over.
Training never ends.
No, it's not game over.
Evade.
All right. Got it.
Tweeze.
Yo, hey.
What? Oh,
Two left feet.
game over.
The beat goes on. I accept.
Only 1 life?
Tweeze.
Yes. Excellent.
Whoa.
That is the way of the mantis.
What's in this one now? There it is, yes. A golden holy mug. Literally holy.
Watch this.
I dare you to put all 3 treasures together. Dude, is it gonna make a bong? He's got the toilet paper roll, a hole in a cup. I mean, I don't like where this is going. Let's do this. A challenge. How are we supposed to put all this junk together? Oh, no.
Hey.
Crygor, use that robo noodle of yours and think of something. My intellect is truly formidable, but this is rather beyond even me. Wait, who the heck is this? I've got it. Let's see if my granddaughter Penny can be of assistance. I can't wait to see what happens next. That's the new character, I guess. Penny. Another monkey. The cousin. Penny's mix.
Let me at 'em.
Penny's mix. All right, then. I'll give Penny a call. Penny's lab.
Finished.
At last. Jet Tank 1. That's an awesome ringtone. Hi. Yeah, uh-huh.
Sure.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there. This budding scientist and granddaughter to Dr. Crygor loves 2 things: inventing stuff and singing pop songs. Pop songs. Tilt, aim Penny's water blaster. The recoil will move her in the opposite direction of the water. Got it. Okay. Okay. And she can freeze into place. He's OP. New character for Smash.
Oh, yes. For science.
Is that Kool-Aid Man?
Hit it.
The MCA?
Just like that.
Block.
Just like that.
Is that Mo from Simpsons?
Hypnotize.
Got it.
That's it.
Stop.
I don't. Okay, just hit it.
Just like that.
I had hamsters before. I got PTSD from that. Hamster PTSD.
Spin it.
They died.
Just like that.
Kind of an off-putting song for this.
Finish.
The corn again. The corn.
Dodge.
She can have her own game.
Stick together.
There it is.
Find the light.
That's good.
Get the coin.
Easy. She's easy mode.
Attract.
Attract. Boom. Boom. Is there a plant in the tub? The bathtub?
Protect.
There you go. Literally water versus fire.
Knock down.
Yeah.
Escape.
Let's get out of here.
Positive results. That was a blast.
Easy. Perfect score. Perfect score. Hi, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Boom. So glad you're here. Allow me to explain.
All right.
I bet you want me to turn that junk into something awesome. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Well done.
You earned a golden watering can.
Oh,
There's just a toilet there. Where even are we? The beanstalk. Oh, we brought that from that one place.
wow.
That is one big pile of crap. That beanstalk, it's incredible. The golden watering can has fulfilled its duty. My treasure, my beautiful treasure.
Okay.
Time to start climbing. I bet there's something at the top. You can watch Calling Penny anytime, any place, anywhere. Or is this one big level? This might lead into another worlds. showdown.
All right, let's go.
Showdown with the poo poo. We've been climbing this thing forever. There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Oh,
There it is. That's the thing that kidnapped me. That's the thing that kidnapped me. Does it have more treasure? Wait, come back. Jimmy T's is dancing.
Okay.
Let's get it once and for all.
Wario time.
Defeat.
Okay, okay. It's just flash rounds. This could be difficult. I don't know if I have any lives. Okay, that when they close their eyes, it's invincible.
Nice.
Leave it to me.
Brutal.
A challenge.
I see. I'm honored.
Indeed. I'm dead. Damn it. The whole thing. I can't come back. Oh, I can just continue. We're good. Hey, Rusty. Shackford. What is this thing? Whoops. Damn it. It's 1 a.m. I'm drinking Red Bull. Well, that's not good. But it is Friday night. But still, that's pretty late. That's pretty late. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why do it? Why do it? Drink responsibly, as they say. That includes Red Bull. Does it? Wait, what? Oh, right. I can't. Oh. Okay. That's the finisher move. I thought I had to wait for that to dodge it.
stopping me. Game time.
Okay.
So good.
Okay. Angry Birds. Yo, it's literally Angry Birds. What the frick? He just landed on me. I didn't even have time to dodge that attack. Yeah.
Good, eh?
This is the antagonist here? We've got you cornered. Give it up.
Huh?
Is that Pyoroar? 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 Angry Birds? What did you say?
I knew it.
It's Pyoro, star of that super popular game.
Hey!
What are you doing in our game?
Let's see.
He says, I just stopped by to play for a bit. And he wants to know, did you have a good time playing with me?
Hey,
Good time, bad time, who cares? Where is my treasure? Come on, there has to be treasure. There has to be treasure. Some gold, maybe? Just a teensy bit? You're kidding.
No!
There's nothing at all. But it can't end like this. Perhaps this is the end you seek. Treasure not the gold, but the journey it inspired. Pyoro joined the crew. Pyoro. What? The beak, the tongue, the legend, the star of the Diamond City's hottest game couldn't resist Wario's game, it seems. Hold down A to extend Pyro's tongue. His tongue automatically retracts when it's gone, as far as it can go. What? New World. Yeah, New World. I haven't tried it. I think I might try it. The New World. So it's good? Is it good? It's good for free? YOLO? Is this Yoshi? YOLO. 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 Wario. Mona's elephant. Hey. Dribble spits. Powerful landowner. Club goers. Who is that guy? Leo. Jimmy T. Penny's pretty cool. The Supreme Developer. Megabug. Pyoro's pretty cool. The story has come to an end, but the game has just begun. Wow. That's it, guys. New? Oh, staff credits. Friendless Battle is now available in Variety Pack. Friendless Battle. That's depressing. You unlocked Wario Cup features. crew. All when choosing the size of your crew. Staff credits. I can move. Oh, cool. He's like pixels, but not. He's polka dots. I thought Wario made this game. What are they talking about? Oh. I love these interactive credits in games. Okay, okay. I'll have to check out New World sometime. Oh, whoop. YOLO.
For science.
So they probably have online leaderboards.
Activated. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Yeah. Q. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Q. Yeah. Yeah. Q.
The story was completed, but there's more to it, apparently. There's more to the game. I don't know if there's map creation. Probably not, but check out that other stuff. How much credits could there be? It's gotta be for every character. For every character. Looks like a serve bot.
I'm right here.
Should only throw the shurikens to the right, no matter where you're facing. A skull. minimum max and hit that DPS, bro. I agree. I don't know if you ever played Arc Age. New World gives off Black Desert vibes, but you check it out. It's free beta. Free beta. Check it out for yourself. He gets 2 credit screens.
You chose well.
I like how his hair is kind of up when you're on the ceiling. I think I missed that last one. Fail. Cool backgrounds. What's her name? Penny? Here we go. So satisfying. Now the real credits. Co-developed by Koei Temeko. Thanks for playing. 53 out of 56. Yeah, I missed that one screen, bro. Come on, man. Well, don't make me do it again now. Don't make me do it again. There's no score for that anyway. There's no score. Now it's all here. Items on sale. Visit the Cluckade to collect kinds of prezes. Everyone loves praises. Rare prizes or prezes. The crew member really likes to win. Will earn extra points. Earn job points when you give out prezes in the break room. Your crew member's job title could improve depending on how many points you earn. Climbing the ladder. Great things await those who reach higher job titles. Earn more crew colors. Unlock special artwork. Increase Royal Cup. Well, customize. Okay, so this is what you can use your points for this. Smoothie, 100% pureed fruit. Pureed fruit. Perfect for those who love fruit. Flavors, but hate using their teeth. On sale. The Cluckade. Even this game's gotcha game. take your entire stock. We'll restock eventually. Satisfying clicks. Nice. Okay. A rare. A lot of stuff from that stash. Whoops, don't practice controls. I guess give him treasure, that's good.
Very nice. How do you like me now?
More colors.
Very nice. How do you like me now?
Blue blazer.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. How do you like me now?
That's a cool picture of Wario. I like that. It's like a manga. I think I'm good. Special. Perfect for zombie parties. The sound effects are really convincing. Want a more youthful look? Then just turn around. Oh, he turns the skin. A youthful look. Special. Weird. Okay, give him a duck. He doesn't like that very much. Everybody loves cake. Wait a minute. Could you be Super Saiyan? If you level this up enough. Oh, he really likes that statue.
Dedication is paying off.
He's like the Eagle Raptor anime video guy. You can change your hair. I need orange. Boom.
Never lose.
I think that's all I really care about. It's fine. Do the rest later or something. Wario Cup Variety Pack. Playopedia. Two players, 1 to 4. Okay. Party game, a good party game. Missions. Clear all the stages in story. Return to the outside world in the story. What? I did that. Unlock all intro games in the Playopedia. That's all the games that's life. Okay. Wario Cup. Each week you'll be surprised with a new challenge. Test yourself with a variety of games handpicked for each challenge to earn super awesome rewards. Want to get ranked? Connect to the internet to join the ranking system. It's fine. It's fine. Oh god. Turn on. Turn on. Let's be a part of it. Let's be a part of it. It's like Mega Man X Dive. Is that my crew? I guess it is. Oh my god. It's really fast. I missed it. What the heck? Link? Did he? Shoot, you have like one chance. You already know someone got a perfect on this. Oh, man. Yo, what the freak? How? Lagging. It's too fast. What the frick? Bugzo. Oh crap, he's dead. Patrick Bateman. Jesus. Why'd I do that? The middle. Yoshi's Story had the old school graphics. Where am I? Okay. Damn it.
Top that score.
30 added to the rankings. 3,400. E. How far am I? Where am I in the leaderboards? 20% A. I am E, 89%. You get rewards for getting in B or higher. Well, items. Friend rankings. None of my friends have been ranked. Really. Let me check. What are my friends doing? I'm surprised because I added like random people. And no one's playing this game. No one's playing it. No one's playing this game, I tell you what. Whoops. But if they did, where would they be? Where would they be? Disconnected. Alright, I think we're good. Played WarioWare. We beat the story. Now it's like a party game now. Next party game is Mario Party, the party game itself. Whew, that was a ride. That was a ride.